Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4 in the second stage of the Rainbow Rapids adventure, but I'm getting a little bit nervous. I've been able to beat these all on the first try, however, I'm on level 4 now, and it gets progressively more difficult, and if I lose level 4, I have to go back down to level 1, and I will get really bored. But, you know, sometimes that happens. Okay, so 27 moves to fill 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have to figure out where everything is coming from so we know how to approach this. So this one is going to go straight across to here, right? If we're wrong on these, at least we, you know, we're making a hypothesis. It's hard to see. Now see how there's this column here? And it looks like the column heads straight down to here. You have to have really trained eyes to see it. And then it looks like this is going to come through and go this way. Gosh, it's hard to see, but I think that's where the line is directing us. So probably the same over on this side. And so getting down here is going to be paramount. Also, we've got licorice locks on the board. Now these licorice locks are matched up with colors. So I could put 2 orange here and get this one open. This is a licorice locked licorice twirl, so I need to have a special to get that. But I've got some specials on the board in the form of these stripes. The dispensers usually aren't very generous, so I'll have to see how quickly they'll start giving us some stripes. And then I have the feeling I'll probably need to get some combos in order to get this all done. Let's try to get something through here. So opening up the center if we can. I don't like making moves over here that don't have any help for us on these frosting. But now I've got this stripe here and it's aimed over here, so that's good. It's going to hopefully hit this. I've got a lot of blue here, but just hitting that frosting I think is going to be my best approach. Clearing this out where I can. Ooh, wrapped candy. I do love wrapped candies. Putting it down low is probably a good idea. I could make a stripe. I could set off this stripe. I could set off this stripe. I could go right down the center. I have a lot of different opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and make the stripe here. And then I'm going to do explosive stuff. Set off everything I can. Because it doesn't help to make things if I can't then use them. But now I'm kind of stuck again here. There we go. That's good. I can make this stripe. I don't see a way to get a purple over here to make a color bomb. There we go. Look at that. And there, it's going over this way. So it's showing us the route it's going to take. Now I just have this twirl. And that should just kind of fall away as I'm getting other things done. That's my thinking. I'm going to have a way to reach down into here. And I don't have that way yet. Oh, I only have 6 moves left. This is not looking good, and I probably will have to start from the beginning. Alright, so if I set this off, it only hits here, it doesn't reach down here. That would be a bad time to set that off. I've also got this marmalade. There's a lot of layers right there. But I'm bringing it down here. Do I even need to reach that area? I don't think I do. I think I need this area to open up. Hitting that, it does no good whatsoever. I'm going to try to force everything down. Opening these up just gives me more space to get to these. It doesn't do anything on its own. So that does not help. Yeah, because this does terminate here through this route. Okay, so guess what, folks? I have to play not only this level again, but all of the other levels to get up to here. So I'm going to pause the recording, probably take a little break, meet you back here once I've gotten all the way back up to level 4, because I am... Oh! Now somebody told me that I get bumped down to the beginning. So I think we might have different experiences. Some of us get bumped down and some of us get to continue. Because the person who told me you get bumped down is extremely trustworthy. So it looks like they've got different varieties going on, and I apologize to you if you're one of those people who has to start from the very beginning. I'm going to pause the recording, take a little break. I'll meet you back here on level 4, and we'll try to look at the best way to approach it. Okay, this looks like a good setup because I can hit this frosting right away, make a stripe, hit more frosting right away, make a wrapped. That's pretty dang good. And then I can reach this over to this side and take out a lot of that marmalade that's on the board. That does look good. Now I don't have this part open yet, but I could try to bring a stripe down into that area. I'm going to do this because I think I can put the orange together into a nice stripe down here. Striped wrapped again. This is going really well. I've got a bit of luck on this board. So what I want to do is maximize that luck by making the very best moves possible. If I take out this blue, it removes here, so it brings this down 1 because this is gone, and 2 because this is gone. So 1, 2, and then it'll make a nice cascade. It'll hit this frosting and it'll take out this licorice. That's a good move. Okay, and now I can make a stripe, and that's a great move because if I can set off that stripe here, it's really helpful. Could I make a color bomb out of this? Well, I'd have to have a green there, and I don't see that happening easily. I do see a color bomb potential on this board. Oh, look at that, it opened it up. But I think a lot of that comes from kind of watching the patterns on the board and seeing what's possible. I could make this stripe, I could make this stripe. I'm going to go for this one, low to the ground. And then I've set up the purple here, which is nice. There we go. Oh man, if I could get a stripe set up with this. Now I do have these stripe dispensers. I'm going to set this down on the bottom a little bit. Okay, I get a color bomb. Because I looked for that pattern of blue, of purple. Sorry, I just saw that blue and I was thinking, how can I get that down here? So I saw the pattern of purple and that helped. Now making a stripe along here, again, it's not going to help much. I can't see how to get this together. I'm straying from my original strategy, but if I put these two together, I can do this. My original strategy of focusing on the important things on that board. All right, so I was able to get it done with a little bit more clear thinking toward the end than I had right in that middle section there. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. I did play around a little bit and like exited the event and came back in and lost a couple more times right away just to try to see if I could trigger having to start over. It never made me start over. On a different profile, I tried it, it made me start over. So there's something kind of funky going on with the Rainbow Rapids adventure, and I just hope you get the good one where you can continue progressing even if you lose a level. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.